There it is, a shaded rose. Now it's time for shading. Darken the outer edges so they will be defined. Just rub your pencil over them and make sure they're dark. It doesn't matter if the shaded lines are messy, because the rose is, after all, shaded, and it will give a more defined effect if they're kind of messy, and it will give a more artistic effect. Once all the outer lines are shaded, then go in and make the insides very, very light. If necessary, later rub it so the lines, it will become blended and it won't look like just pencil graffiti lines. So if you rub it over, it will look nice and blended. Let's make this near the lines, near the petal. If we make it nice and dark, then it will look like a shadow. So, the petal will be overlapping, and therefore there's a shadow casted. And then make sure you blend it over there, because we don't want it to look like it's just defined in one area and not so defined. So if wanted, you could use a paper towel to do this, because you don't want your fingers to get messy, or else they would become graphite-y like this. So that's how you do that. And in some areas, it depends on where you want the light to come from. So in my picture right here, the light is coming from here. So I'll draw lines over there so then you would know. That means that this side of the flower will be lighter, and this side would be quite dark because of the flower's shadow cast upon itself. So make sure you do this a little bit darker than the other side, but still light in the middle, because it's still lighter compared to the edges. So make sure you do it like that, and then darken the edges even more. So that's how that would look. So this is the lighter shadow casting and darker. So now you could just go ahead and do the shadow casting wherever you want. So here it's going to be a little darker. That's how I want it. Here it's going to be very, very light, because the light can seep in a bit. So, and then I'm going to blend that over there. Okay, and then still the shadow's a little bit lighter, and then extremely dark over here. Make sure it's even and everything. Okay, then over here I don't want it to be really dark, and then just getting lighter as it is. Over here it's going to be very light and easy. And don't put a shadow over here, because the light itself is falling upon over there. So especially on this petal, you don't need a shadow, because there is no shadow being casted. Just do a very light thing, because you don't want it to look plain white. And dark over here, quite dark over here, and then just do light shading. So draw with your pencil, and then rub it over with your finger, and just do that with all the petals however you want. So light, and then I want it to be a little bit dark over here. So dark, and then light, and then very light. Really dark. Oh, one tiny bit, so let's just erase it. And just keep going that way, and whatever you like. So basically rub over the entire thing, and then we'll see how it works. there it is. The shaded rose. This isn't basically the best work, but make sure it's really dark in here because the flowers, you know, not that light. So really dark in here, dark in shadows. And there it is. The rose looks nice and defined. It's perfect. But make sure you see these lines over here. That's what you don't want. So just use a paper towel or something and neatly blend them in. Because you'll have more time to do this. I'm just doing this really quick for the YouTube video. But since you have more time, see now this looks neatly blended and it would look nice. But as you can see over here, it's really, you know, liney and graphitey, which no flowers like that, so you don't want it that way. So neatly blend it in and you'll get a shaded rose. This is working. There you go. I hope that video helped you in learning how to make a shaded rose. Trust me, I'm not an artist. I suck at art, so I don't even know myself how I could do this. But a little bit of dedication and stuff would work, and anyone can do this. So once you're done shading, because sometimes the outer edges will get a little light, so go ahead and just neatly rub those in. Like that. And there we have it. A shaded rose.